Phil, welcome back. And you want to say something? With,
Yeah, just hey everyone, happy new year. Lots of exciting updates. I'm sure if you've been keeping an eye on the socials, been a few exciting announcements, both with the launch of Spaces this weekend, with some stuff that the Intern doing on the Juicetown side. But yeah, some exciting stuff happening, and yeah, keen to share it with you guys about more of our plans for 2025 today, and yeah, bring you guys in on some of the stuff we've been working on.
cool. Yeah. So let's discover a very general question. How is the platform doing?
Oh, good. I mean, it's obviously very early day, so it is available. The platform, that's technically in beta. It is available to everyone, but what we've done is we haven't actively promoted it yet. We want to do so as possible and share and give particularly founder key a wonderful chance to come in and have a bit of a play around with it. That, of course, also gives us an opportunity to just check if there's any major bugs or any major concerns before we start, investing in promotion. But so far, so good. It seems to be running relatively smoothly. There was a few little bugs that I saw reported back through, and we're getting plus hand over to the partner who will get those things addressed. But yeah, in general, we're pretty happy with this week how it's launched and how it's working. And now it's just about getting the promotion, the engagement, and the other things added as we launch the campaign next week.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So next week, right? So but I think a lot of people try it already, especially new account builders. You get a first sneak peek, and you can start using it. I know it's in our website, but don't be to go out where as of now. So some of the guys in Powder Key was they asked some question after this Friday. So the first one is that is this startup aligned with our mission? Yes, a later ago.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's the first proper UGC product we've actually released. I mean, other than the game, and like we discussed on the last KMA, the game's had its purpose, and we had some. We can talk about that later, but that had its purpose, but it wasn't true UGC. With Worlds, it's genuine UGC. And to the contaminant, they can make the worlds. They can they can engage and really start to create. So we can really start to incentivize and bring those creators on, which wasn't a possibility before. So definitely in line with our UGC objectives. Also supports a number of the other things that we're looking to do to encourage people to come and and build their projects on Orange. With some of the stuff that we're doing is how we use the worlds, right? So I mean, if you look at what Juicetown's doing, what they're doing is using the worlds as an instant, ramp up. It can happen when you launch a token, similar to virtual protocol. So you launch the token, and then that could be associated with the space and potentially an AI agent. And so that's giving then these new meme coins and these tokens that are launching somewhere for the community going out that gives you a space. I mean, I think we keep talking about metaverse, but I don't like to think of worlds as metaverses because they're so different in that you can share the link and you can easily jump in, and they're much more akin to like a website, right? So they're actually more interactive websites. So there's been other people in the Web2 space starting to sort of take this terminology of interactive websites. And so if you think about it, what you can do is launch your token. You've instantly got this interactive website to help engage and keep you with your community. And then you can add all the other things on top, like the AI agent. And there's the ongoing monetization and the incentives to use of the spaces and things is further. Yeah, I think it's well in line with what we're trying to achieve, and it's kind of the first pillar in that approach.
Okay. I'm checking the questions. If I have any questions, send in the Discord. I will ask you immediately. Until then, let's just start with the next one that we have. Do we have any builders or team platform on our platform to do that?
We do. So there's obviously we're keen to incentivize at the grassroots level. So we want to start having people coming from the grassroots. So we'll be part of the campaign that's launching next week will be to look to incentivize that. But of course, we're always also talking to sort of professional, semi-professional, 3D builders, people that are really good at rendering stuff like that. You can make really cool stuff. And so we are talking to them. And what we'll see next week is kind of twofold. One will be campaigns around driving engagement and interaction with the tool. So direct incentives for people to come and play with spaces, but also that we'll be launching the bounty board for and offering bounties for stuff that's maybe a bit more advanced, and maybe for more professional builders to come in and date the project. Like I said in the first AMA, we're trying to not build as much as possible using partners and communities. So that bounty board and those types of programs are going to use system funding.
Okay, so it seems that there are a lot of products that are blending. From beside this one, are you able to tell the audience what are the other products that you are running up and with the doing this with Scenic and stuff?
Yeah. So look, I mean, obviously Spaces is Wells is the big one. There's a lot we can do with that, and we'll be building on top of that, and they're looking to support a number of community projects around Wells. We have another partner that we're in discussion, and that's both. I saw some chat on Twitter and in Discord around different chains and things like that. So yes, that Wells it's got a lot of potential, and we'll be obviously focusing on that throughout 25, expanding on all the different ways that we can buy data and that. We do have partners that are coming in and looking at. They actually have a Telegram game that you can build your own Telegram bot very quickly. To again have a game a la sort of Hamster Combat and Meme Pop and these other types of other games, so they can come into Orange and quickly rank kind of those up. They're associated with the token and so forth. But that's something we're working on with another partner. I'm most likely to launch towards the end of February. There's also talk with some other chains about taking both the ID system and the space launcher over to the other chain, which I think Intern also mentioned. So we'll have more to share on that. So you'll have more to share on that in the coming weeks. And then, of course, the other key part is going to be around the monetization aspects. So tokenization, but also the marketplace. I saw there was some questions about that as well. So it's being worked on. I've seen working prototypes and stuff of the marketplace tool that will allow then for people publish their creations and of course sell those, and likewise people to come in and not have to build from scratch, so they can buy templates and buy all its illustration.
Sounds good, right? Yeah, so for the audience right now, you have any system there and want to ask directly to request, we are on the one to speak up. Otherwise, if you don't want to speak up, you can type in Discord so we can follow and answer your question. I think that can be minor. I think talking about Ethan, right? We just saw that Intern post with some thing. Bill, do you want to, let's say, explain some details about that to the audience?
But I think I'm not. I mean, again, it is a community-based project. We're focused at the sort of core team. We're focused on as a layer one, providing the tools and providing the access to the tools that the community come in and build this project. And I've seen awesome stuff already. There's obviously Juicy as Moontown, and now Juicetown and a bunch of other ones. So probably better to talk to them. Maybe we can organise an AMA with them. But essentially, it's very much utilising the spaces. And I think what Juicetown's trying to do is particularly there's obviously a lot of trend relating around meme coin and AI agents, bro. But with the meme coin, a lot of the things that we even had this ourselves when we were working with the team at Turbo, a very successful meme coin, done very well. But what they're struggling with, and you might have seen the case study we put out earlier in the week, the Turbo was struggling with just engaging the community. There's no utility for a coin. There's you can do so many memes and everything else, but how do you got this amazing community with this that all behind this token? How do you further engage them? So what we're looking to provide those tools. So if you come and create an meme coin on Reduce Low, we get the space automatically. You have the AI agents that can help you push that in Twitter and start the dialogue and those types of things. Then, I mentioned the Telegram game. So if you want to add a game that's your token, you can then come and plug in and take the game. So these types of things, the way it needs to be, it's almost organically happening, is that these tools can be used by new projects. And I mean, look at Juicing, for instance. Juicing can go over there to Juicetown now when it's fully functional and, launch token, get their space, get their AI agent. In another month, they can get a game. That's pretty powerful for a project that's just starting out. And I think it's one of the gaps that's been in the market here. Real projects that want to genuinely get started and generally start to build and engage a community. We're trying to make that as turnkey as possible.
Yeah, I think Moontown and Disney are here. I think they will be very interested in that. Maybe we will have more details, and you will see some of the products in place so that they can use it and play around with it too.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that Wink thing, and I heard the guys at Punt Off Front said the same thing, but my team at Mincoin is as content, right? So this is, we're about user generated content. So Mincoins come into that, and they're trying to sort of package that into a user generated where you can come and generate all these different, use these different tools to build Roger.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Moontown Disney too. So I think we should have some engagement music. Let people, especially the others, engage with but and it's okay. It should be interesting in the next coming weeks. Yeah. Okay. So in terms of the words that we just launched yesterday, and you mentioned the purple paper as well. So do you want to elaborate on the strategy you Orange is used in Oracle and in the words is possible? Is there any connection between those two?
Yeah, so I mean, yes, definitely. So as we mentioned, we'll be ramping up worlds and we'll be running events and we'll be doing, those different types of activities. Turbo also, we've done a bit of with them on the gaming side. So we actually, you guys probably saw we ran the Turbo tournaments in December. We're actually going to run another Turbo tournament in February, and where that was official for Orange is that obviously that brings traffic from that community over to Orange, and that's part of our sort of cross community activities that we're doing. And we're actually going to be banding upon that. So Guy, our gaming partner, is currently putting together basically like a community versus community, kind of, friendly rivalry, token versus token setup. They're looking to launch in like late early March, and that will involve 3 or 4 tokens, maybe more, and they use sort of represent your token, and it would be like a friendly competition thing, which I think is really great for a bit of inter-community rivalry and just getting the communities involved. So that's another thing we're working on too.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so particularly in the world, right? You have the opportunity to and then actually, can you tell us more about that?
Right, there will be that occasion. That's not there right now, obviously, but it is on the roadmap to be able to, create and to NFT essentially, different assets to teams. So that's what you're looking for. How that will exactly work, we'll share once we have more details, because that's definitely in the roadmap. The tokenization, the NFT into that is there.
Yeah. Okay. Some of the minor questions with about the technology that we are using, right? It's either NFT or the words. Some people saw the backdrop in that, so can you explain more about the backdrop to the technology that we are using compared to the sun?
Yeah. So we totally need to do a partnership announcement actually, but yeah, Bedrock they've created this tool. So they provided the ID and the world's full. As we sort of discussed previously, Orange doesn't actually, we don't build, we aggregate. We're an aggregator. So they're the tool builder, and we're aggregating that tool for the Orange audience. Same with Goama, they're equivalent to what Goama is with the games, and there's on partners as you could, at least.
I think people haven't seen the Bedrock partnership announcement. That's why they are wanting it. But guys, for FYI, we are in like phasing our model is to use our partners technology and integrate it into one platform, so that we can get into one platform, or that we can into for the faster, easier, and give you the next scale in the UGC. That's what the new one. I think Intern just posted something, and that's also one of the startup utilizing the model. So everyone can use it and simultaneously. Yeah. Guys, in the audience that's listening live, if you have any questions, the do should be to raise the hand. The questions fake, and then we will start to talk about it. Okay. So let's cover on to loyal. Yeah.
What about just in general? It doesn't have to be a question, guys. If you've got any general feedback or anything you want to let us know.
Yeah, I think some people just ask about the benefits. The what incentives is it called grassroots projects from board?
Yeah, I saw. Is that the one? There was another question about why not just build on Rumlots, right? So I think so that's an interesting one because there's other UGC platforms out there, but where we differentiate ourselves is one that's not proprietary. So if you build something on Roblox, you can only sell it through Roblox. You have to go there. If you build something on Worlds, it's a link. You can share it. You can take it out, so you can access it from anywhere. So that ease of access. We keep saying it. I'm harping on, but it just absolutely changes the paradigm, and you can jump into it all just from a link versus having to download apps and whatnot. So I think that's a key one. But also, yes, of course, we're going to be doing a lot of incentives. If you look at what Juicetown is doing, the tokens that launch on Juicetown, they'll be taking a percentage of that and then paying that percentage for people that then are using the spaces. So there's a couple of different ways we'll be incentivizing both creators to come and build spaces and to incentivize the top users and people that are coming in and utilizing spaces as much as possible. So both of those are in plan to be incentivized.
Nice, yeah. I think SP, the policy holder was one like policy holder in the discuss asking why only 5,000 hours tokens to be in one space. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I have no idea. We'd have to ask. Well, sorry, the 5,000 on Juicetown. You're free to create a space the adapter like the director. So I think Juicetown it offers some additional benefits like posting and publishing, highlighting the top project and things like that. So yeah, again, that's probably a question for the Juicetown team, but if you want to create a world, you can do it with the proof small.
SP is asking about the token supply, but I don't think it's quite relevant for Peel, to be honest. Whatever. This is the optional questions, Peel. You want to answer, Peel? If not, that's fine. So after is asking, have you considered burning the token supply, especially the orange token supply?
No. Well, yeah, yes. Well, we want to get it locked up. So one of the other questions is things about the nodes and stuff like that. So yes, we'll obviously be doing those types of things. And I mean, I'm the marketing guy. I'm not the crypto expert dude, but the guys that understand all of the DeFi and the crypto side, they're of course looking to optimize on the price. You would have seen we have some organic growth in the wallet holders, which is nice. And I'm thinking once we look at this campaign that we're about to do now to Ewan Smurley, it's going to be one of the bigger campaigns that we've done. So I think we'll start to see them attract in and tickle, wallet holders and interest in the token as you go. But that's our plan is to create the utility and to create the excitement around the project to drive the value. But those are the types of more financial instruments and things that there's people on the team that are looking at.
So whether or not what has been put in place, and we can see the inclusion of token wallet holders as well as the freedom roller. If that's what you are interested in. But then the token supply and other things is needs some more serious guidance for tokenomics, because tokenomics is very, very complicated and very tough to handle. But we have some guys in the team that's handling that, and we'll work together, especially with marketing and sales managers guys, to make sure that it's good for the token holders in the long term. I know that the title key holders, especially, they care about that. That is more especially in the branch for DeFi. But we will not talk about token price. We say that okay, we are working on that, and the more product we are launching, the more token usage to be put in place, and that it helpful conversation to token. So that's what I'm saying. SB, I hope that answers your question. Oh yeah. So SB is quite. SB has another question. Just to clarify that Juicetown is not directly associated with Orange Web3.
It's not the Orange Web thing. No, it's a community touch.
Okay, so just
Same as Movetown or Juicy, or it's not us, the poor pen. It's someone who's taken that and ran with it. I think it's a good example of a community-based project, which showed what can be done by community resource and liquor.
okay. So I entered the which is wrong. It's got the USP. Hold that answer your question. I see George. I see Lithium Salik as well. Do you have question? So did you ask other guys that you have person please group? Okay, so Picky asked something in Discord. He's saying that what's the ETA for mainnet?
The ETA for mainnet hasn't changed since last we spoke. It's to 2025. It's 2025, and at the time that the publicly time the market, it's the same answer as last time. Not 2022.
2025, yeah. All you can say is here.
But yeah, the objective is to go mainnet this week.
All right. So some of the questions that what we asked is how can I provide feedback or suggestion?
Yeah, good point. I mean, obviously, we wouldn't run these AMAs, the big ones, and obviously, Discord. I think Discord's probably the best and the most actively monitored. So, do you have a feedback channel on Discord? We could set up a feedback channel on Discord. I think that would be the best. We are going to have we are working on an AI bot that will help with, almost like an AI concierge, trying to help with building and other problems that you might face. So that also could be a good source of help once that's up. I'm looking to get that up ASAP, so that you can come in and ask questions, and that'll be fully trained on all the features of Worlds.
Let me give me a second. Let me see. So there's a guy Sky in this guy is asking about KOG. You think this it is important thing in
COGS is that's an RFOC question.
yeah.
It's actually RFOC MXs.
Yes, it's relevant to us. To run.
I can't answer anything. I don't know anything about COGS. You have to go to RFOC still.
Yeah, I think it's irrelevant. That.
Sorry, I just.
KOG is something particular for iPhone family.
What? Sorry. COGS is RFOC's NFTs. I'm not across any information. I think reach out to the RFOC community.
Okay, next perfection board state. So one of the very good questions, guys. Are there beaters already giving feedbacks on the walls?
Yes. Yeah, there is. And you'll see, I've got some videos coming out that was prepared by a builder and that's sort of good walkthroughs and things like that. But yes, we have people that understand way more that's 3D building and the tools required, and they're providing sort of feedback on what should be looked at and what should be prioritized. And it's just.
And also, can you quickly share with other people about the multi-plane demand for rate? Did you just mention that we will be launching go very easily?
Yeah. So I mean, it's not rocket science. It's hitting the main points. So we'll be working with a number of KOLs and ones that we believe are going to get us good ROI and have good audiences. So that'll be both for direct promotion, but potentially we run some AMAs or some sessions with KOLs, and then obviously some promotion through our partners and cross community, and then to their decks and whatnot. But it's a proper launch campaign, predominantly focused around community and KOLs. to drive the and then now just information and awareness of world.
Right, that's good. I think that's it. The previous question. I think we actually nailed it on all of the three aspects on the most valuable first thing I think in the channel. You guys, if you need to ask more questions, this is the time. I don't want to wrap up. I think SB and TB then you have into work. Let's just have another 2 seconds. Good question from Tiki in this guy. He's asking, do you have a plan to reach our US focused market?
Not at the moment, like not an active plan, specifically focused on the US right now. We're not targeting Europe, as far as our marketing and the KOLs when we talk to and anything else, that there will be, flow over into the US market. But as far as do we have a specific, we're going to hit the US with this strategy, not right now, Mac.
Yeah, let me add on that. I think U.S. market is quite interesting stage right now because you see the new administration just coming in. He's pro crypto, as everyone knows that, right? And he's trying to do a lot of the positive things for the space. But right now, we don't know what that be, right? We don't know what kind of strategy he will decline. And especially the restriction as to the regulation of homelessly, but that means are still there. It has not been lifted yet, so we need to see. Once the regulation lifted, we will discuss to think about how to beacon of that in the Where's my case?
I mean, we need to position many audiences as well. I mean, yeah, we work with people that already have audiences where they do audiences on our track. So where those audiences are, is some not irrelevant, but you know what I mean. It's more that the KOL we're talking to has the right audience. So also, I mean, even if you look at things like the recent, Trump token, the meme coin, the majority. I was reading something. The majority of owners of that are from Asia, and not even US. So
Yeah.
even for something that's so American centric, it's turned out a lot of customers are starting to move.
Most of the users for meme coin coming from the Asia, especially APAC region, like India, China, Vietnam, Indonesia, those countries that have a huge amount of people using Bitcoin, but roughly in general on a daily basis. US, unfortunately, although it's very big market right now, the regulator are still in, so they are not really ready to enter possible DeFi, and they are not, popular. Back are not popular in US as of now as we speak. But I think also with change, and we will have more places, especially to enter the market than once more. So when was there? Okay, I think that's it. Then no more questions.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Great. Oh, well, Felix got his hand up. Was that another question?
Yes, Alex, you can speak actually.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Salik. Yeah, I all doing well, and I'm really happy to have here for today. Orange Web3 AMA. Actually, I have some question I collected from our community. Can I ask you?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, SB. In what way does the Orange Web3 team plan on formatting virtual space?
So yeah, kind of as I mentioned, there's a big campaign planned, and we'll be doing some paid marketing with a number of prominent KOLs and paid media through X and other crypto channels.
Thank you. And another member, his name is Image Trader. He said, when we can expect to be listed on additional exchange, Warren?
Very soon. No, look. We're obviously we're going to get interest in the token up, get the liquidity up. We mentioned earlier in the call about new wallet holders and the work that we're doing to try and drive that. Obviously, as that goes up, then that'll open up the opportunity to some really exchanges. So that's part of that focus. And of course, underlying this is the focus on getting the wallet holders and the token value up, which will open those for you.
So we'll take you. And the last question, the name is Jane Tisha. Yeah. His question is, how will K holders, fund K holders, see a return or investment?
So I can tell you, every internal conversation we have, it's always, what can we do to founder T100? So we're very aware that founder keep holders did not get back the value of what they spent on the founder keys. Obviously, the best way we can fix that is to increase the value of Orange, which of course will help us. But as I mentioned, yes, what you will see is when we run anything like incentives and things like that. So, for instance, we will run some incentive around the Orange ID, right? Part of what makes ID attractive is that we can, give sort of incentives. And so, anyone that comes and has an Orange ID, it isn't their place. Here's some incentives. But founders keys will always get more, right? So even if we do an incentive kit for Orange, ID holders, there'll be a special subset for founders key holders, and we always want to offer more. And our objective is to get back full value for where they're at. It's not lost in a situation. So every time we're going to be launching stuff, anytime we have an opportunity to give a special extra bits to founders key holders, we will do so.
Thank you.
Okay, I think the final one, the final question may be from Sushi and Scott. This was the final. Is there any product in the roadmap that we can share, and how often in the future that we have to aiming? Give me those.
Okay, the product in the roadmap as far as can be shared, I can't really, because the issue is, as I've mentioned, we don't build the product; they're built by third parties. So, if the third party is willing to share, then yes, we can review some teasers, as I said, some early access. But it's kind of up to them because it's their product. So, as an aggregator, we'll try, but we can't always comment that. The second part of the question: how often are we going to have AMAs? Yeah, how often do you guys want to have AMAs? I think we the couple is 3 in December. We're aiming to do, at least 2 or 3 AMAs a month. They might not all be like this one, focused on us. That maybe with partners or introducing new products, or even, we mentioned maybe doing one with the Juicetown guys or something. So yeah, we will continue to do AMAs. I mean, Kevin, it's probably a question for you. What's the cadence right now?
So the cadence right now is at least one gigabyte a month. For the official teams, we're going to go to out the issue. That's already in January. And then along the way, and depending on the partner, you can start to jump into other AMAs as well. I think having exposure to other community is critical. And it has in terms of attracting new users. So we join more AMAs from partners as well as having our own creation. I think that answers the question. Hey, Salik, do you want to ask more? I see your hand raised.
No, I have finished all my questions.
Okay, cool. I think that's it. So,
yeah.
Sorry. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming along and learning a little bit more and asking the good questions. Lots of exciting stuff. We're all keeping very busy, and looking forward to the next few weeks, particularly, and seeing some traction around Worlds and Intern for Lawrence and Juicetown.
All right. Yes, that's good. Thank you.
Well, wait, I do want to answer one question, sorry, that didn't get asked and had come up that I think is important. Sorry. There was a question about the nodes and whether the nodes are coming. And I know in the last AMA, I told you guys that it failed in USD and I was still working on it. We are still working with that partner. Unfortunately, I can't. Again, I'm constrained by what they can deliver, but they have said that it's hopefully going to be ready in Feb. So now the new timeline they have in the note is Feb, but I wouldn't write that in stone. But just to let you guys know that it's not like we've dropped the ball or it's not happening. It's still in progress. It's just getting the partners to do for product over the line.
Great, that's good. That's thank you, girls, you guys.
I think that's it. None, I think we're waiting for any other questions, but I'm sure Kevin will get at this point.